We go backstage now at the South Point Casino and Spa after her show on an exclusive basis from Sheena.
I'm Kurt Kelly with someone who I had the pleasure many days ago of playing your first records in the United States, Sheena Easton. How have you been?
Over the last 32 years.
Has it been that long already?
It's been that long.
Darn.
I've had my good and my bad days. But yeah, I'm in a good place in my life right now. I'm having fun. I think you could tell that.
Absolutely. I like how you get so open and almost raw at times on stage.
Well, I don't know if raw is the right way to go. I mean, there's not hardcore up there, but I just like to talk to the audience. You know, a lot of people come to see my show every time I'm performing in town, and it's like a little family out there. And I guess I don't like being phony up on stage. You know, I like just to be me. If I'm going to see an artist, I want to get a little bit of who they are, because if I just want to hear their voice, I'll just listen to the CDs. So I want to get some feel for their personality. And as I've gotten older, I've gotten much more relaxed. I'm much less concerned about looking silly or making a mistake. If I'm making a mistake or looking dumb, whatever, you know, so be it. It's much more about just being in the moment and connecting with the people in the room with you at the time, and I think that's what makes it an experience.
As I looked around tonight, it was amazing to see how many people seemed to know every word to your hits they were singing with you. Your first performance was when you were 5.
Yes, it was. It was for my Auntie Mary's silver wedding, and I guess I got addicted then because I saw all the adults like paying attention to me. And I'm the youngest of 6 kids. It's hard to get the adults' attention.
Right.
So I had this little trick, I had this little voice that I could use, and they would watch me, and that got me hooked. Now, I don't know if chicken and egg, I don't know if the voice came first and then the attention seeking was second, or if the attention seeking was first and I developed the voice, but I just know it was like, hey, I'm gonna get my attention of my mom, I'm gonna do it. I was at college, I was at drama school, and I was actually, my qualification was to teach drama, speech and drama, or humanities as y'all call it over in this country.
Okay.
So if I hadn't have gotten my gig, then I would have been teaching by day and singing at night. But when I first went to drama college, I went off and auditioned for a band, and I was singing my whole way through school, and I got my recording contract right at the end of it, so it all kind of dovetailed in nicely. But I did have a sensible job to fall back on.
Nice. Now, you mentioned earlier about critics. There are more critics sometimes than there are fans. How did it impact you? Obviously, you're a fighter, because Lulu is big from where you come from, and big here certainly also, but for her to make the remarks that she might not make it would have made some people turn around and go home.
That was actually part of a TV show that I did when I first started out. It was a documentary, and it takes way too long to explain, but it featured me. And during the course of that show, they took me to different people and I sang for them and I got their opinion. Now, if you're making a TV show and you want it to be interesting, you're not going to have everybody go, oh, she's lovely, she's so great, oh, she's beautiful, darling. That does not make for good TV. I may have been young, but I wasn't dumb. I knew that by signing up for this, just like anybody signing up for American Idol, you're signing up for some criticism.
Drama.
So I knew there'd be some, you know, drama coming along, and Lulu actually was very sweet. I remember it as being her manager that pretty much said, you'll never hear anything from this girl. She's ordinary, she's nothing. She'll last 5 minutes. Now I'm paraphrasing, so I don't want her suing me, but it was basically, I was okay, but I was nothing to write home about. I was fine, because for me, I was, you know, getting a chance to be on TV and make a record, so you could say what you wanted, I don't care. In
the era where you started out, record companies really put a lot of money and got behind artists. That's not happening today anymore, is it?
I don't think that I think they run out the flagpole. If the single's not a hit the first 2 weeks, they pull it, you know, they don't put the money into promoting it. That happens a lot. But I also come from the generation where it wasn't a studio manufactured sound. You didn't get your recording contract unless you could sing.